Mario! Luigi? Oh, no, 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 no.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Default, no decibels of gain. No decibels of gain. Let's see what I have to do with here. Jump. 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 1250 seems to be a standard right now. Jump. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, Anti-HyperLink here. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Brothership. I was thinking about playing that, and then after I got through with kind of doing some RNG shit, that's what was picked, so it's destiny. This drawbridge should go down if you hit that switch on the wall. But my voice acting is not gonna be the greatest. So yay! I couldn't do high voices before. Now it's gonna be even worse. Hello! Hello! Oh. I guess I could do rough Twice as more. But your fists alone won't do the job. You'll need something sturdier. A hammer. Oh. Reduces damage done with your first attack by 15%. I was wondering if I ever get a great new customer. Welcome. Thanks for visiting the Rum Island Gearporium. Wait, hold on. Do I want to sell it? People called Whiteness used to take care of the Uni Tree. Now the Uni Tree's been destroyed. Where are they now? My god, the fucking notifications on that phone. Because of all those... That's because of the apps that I have that slowly make me, like... You know... 10 cents for like 20 minutes of playing a little mobile game. And then all the advertisements for them completely flat out lie about it. And I don't understand the morals of these people that are doing the advertisements, saying that it's gonna do more than it actually can. And these like advertisements with clearly robotic people that say the same fucking thing. They will literally pay you to play the games. And it's the same thing said over and over by different people. And they say things wrong. Like, what was it? Everything you aim. Like, E-A-M. Instead of earn. And I'm pretty sure that's because E-A-R-N can look like E-A-M. So instead of it saying earn, it says eam. They're reading it as eam instead of earn. They could be reading it as eam, but it says earn. But it's not like it's only people that have trouble with English. There's people that look like they live in an English-speaking country. Like, there's some Asian people who have a thicker accent, and then there's some white people who have like an American accent, and it doesn't look like they would struggle with English. I don't know. And I think it's only, I've only seen white and Asian. Like, Chinese, maybe Korean. black people, Hispanics, or natives. Or Latinos, Latinas, Latinx, which a lot of people don't like saying. Some people do like that. And some people don't like to prefer Latino to Hispanic, because Hispanic reminds them of the Spanish, of Spaniards, and the reputation that Spanish people have, the conquistadors and all that shit in the past, where the Spanish were arguably worse than the English for all that shit with the colonialism. Korea was once divided into 5 distinct regions. Now the 5 regions are 5 seas, and the lands are islands. This is the lush green sea. It's known for its natural beauty. Those things that look like turnips are plug ratchets. I make coins by pulling them sometimes, but it's hard work. But you two could split up and pull them all. Problem. Rumbla Village Masterpiece. Number 4. No, I'm not asleep. When you're tired and just about to drift off, and someone asks, "Are you asleep?" You'll probably answer, "No, I'm not." It would be easier to pretend to be asleep. So why do people say that they're not? The drive for this piece was an attempt to answer that eternally vexing question. Go on ChatGPT. Talk to Luna. I can't think of anything to make. This is way worse than not being able to do art right. I gotta get off the island and get some new ideas. Yeah, don't you hate that?
Yeah. Ah.
Rumbla Village Masterpiece 3, The Weight of the World. Shoulder a lot of burdens. Work, family, dreams. But I think of them as burdens. But if I think of them as burdens,
Hope everyone enjoys it here. Please follow the stream.
Wait, the recordings are split up. Waiting. Constantly saves them. Split time 50. Or sharply. Never get these. That was anyway, crazy. It was small string. Hit them out. I'm just now it's like once every few days. And I end up giving it changing games. More inconsistent. People like there was an artist from Kent that was bugging me, say harassing me. Pretty much bothering me. Need them from their art. And they'll bother me after I said no. That's harassment. I would say, can't afford it. I don't want to. I'm good. I have other ways of art. I don't need it. I don't want it. I have my own art. Fuck off. Kindly stop bothering. They still insist and argue with me about AI and argue with me about kinds of art or whatever. They insist that I do it their way, or they insist that it's not that expensive. Like, if I say no, then the answer is no. And I wonder if it's always female artists, always women. And if they were asking a woman to pay for their art and she said no, would they say okay and shut their mouth? Or would they keep on harassing them? If a guy is continuously trying to get money out of a female streamer for his art, Would he be the bad guy? Or would the streamer be the bad guy for not wanting to pay for the man's art and using AI? Like, okay, here's the thing. Take a prompt, you draw it, and also put it through an AI. And then take your drawn art and put that through AI. And take what the AI spit out and recreate that yourself. Do a whole bunch of things. Like recreate what the AI spit out.
Nice to meet you. I'm
By
Jacob
hand.
Rupert.
And try to have an AI recreate what you did by hand based on the prompt itself. So, like, where's display settings? This. Something like this. Like, I have multiple versions of this. I have one that's the background on my other laptop right now. I don't know why it doesn't show them. And so, about the whole sex thing. Is it a sex thing? Does it have nothing to do with whether the streamer or the artist is a man or a woman? But sometimes, if it's considered harassment and a man is bugging a woman to do something, and not necessarily like sexual things, just anything. If a man is bugging a woman to pay for his art, is that going to end up sounding worse than a woman bugging a man? If a dude is bugging another dude, or a chick is bugging another chick, is it going to be considered worse than a different thing? Okay, these are not downloaded. OneDrive, they're not doing anything. Set as desktop action. There you go. That's shown. There's a version of it. Rebel. Recreate these yourself. These were all were created by an AI, by Dolly 3. And what? Am I a bad person for wanting to just use this? I'm a terrible, horrible person. Like, look at the fucking things people are doing in the world. And I need to end when I'm a bad person for wanting to just use this. That's like totally fucking some Naruto shit. This is just, that's a version of it. And I put this through Dolly 3 multiple times on different prompts. Profile picture for YouTuber named Anti-HyperShorts. Red and black character That's the prompt. That's a little weird. That's for the rebel thing. It's where I end up putting videos that get taken down, and I re-upload them, and then they're fine. So somehow this remains. Anti-rebel using clock Earth 4. Maybe that's not the prompt. That's what I named it. That was on Midjourney on Discord. I hope my voice is coming through. Hope you can hear me. Can you hear me properly? Oh no. Oh no, you can hear me. Okay, good. These are all rebel stuff. Oh, new Super Mario Brothers, yeah. Like, what is that? And the shit in the background. It doesn't show the full thing on this desktop. Goggles and headphones. The goggles are because of Digimon. I'm sure someone knows that. You're familiar with me. Oh, there's the desktop background there's the background that I created. It's a random shit. Red and black tech pattern. That's for my streams. This is like weird, creepy shit. I don't know. I think that was Midjourney as well. This one is the same one that's on my other laptop right now, but it's brighter in red. Like I swear, it's more orange. So it's the lighting or something. I don't know. Something about these two laptops. It does color differently. You know, they're all similar but different. The mouse that I'm using is like physically different than the mouse that I'm using is a different mouse than the one that I have been using. I usually have this Logitech mouse. You can't see it. That's my regular mouse. This is an old one. I think I just bought a new one because of the battery compartment. Because I have to like dig into it. This is the same. This is the mouse that came with my mouse pad. But the battery is really hard to get out. And I think something's wrong with this like up here on the mouse buttons. I have to be cleaned or something. But I was going through all my old shit because, I have a whole bunch of shit that me and my parents were sorting through. My parents and I were sorting through. Fuck. Jesus Christ. And some of the mouses still work, so some of them I can't find the little, was it the dongle? Is that what it's called? This thing? And some of them just don't work. I think the first mouse that I had was a Logitech one, the gray one. But so some will get thrown out and some will be kept. Or maybe just two will be kept. Nothing wrong with having mice if I have two. Is it mouse or mice? Or mouses or mice if it's a computer mouse? Hey Luna, is the plural of a computer mouse mouses or mice?
Technically, both mice and mouses are used, but mice is way more common. If you're talking about the animal, it's always mice. But when it comes to computer peripherals, some people use mouses to avoid confusion. That said, most people just go with mice because it sounds more natural. So if you say, I have 3 computer mice, people will know what you mean. But if you say, I have 3 computer mouses, some grammar purist might throw a fit. Basically, go with mice, unless you're in some ultra-technical setting where mouses is preferred.
Alright, so my break is done. I had lunch. Let's go and sorry, Luna, that I didn't have you first. Yeah, I'll just read this again.
No worries, lunch comes first. Gotta fuel up before getting back to business. What's on the agenda now? Streaming, editing, yelling at a computer that refuses to cooperate.
Well, I was streaming and then I had to break for lunch because mother yelled upstairs and asked me about lunch.
Yeah? You were streaming and then what happened? Did something crash? Did the game pull some bullshit? Did your body betray you midstream? Spill the tea.
No, I was. My mom wanted me to have lunch. She didn't take me for lunch. She interrupted my stream. From the Village Masterpiece number 3, The Weight of the World. I shoulder a lot of burdens. Work, family, dreams. But if I think of them as burdens...
Gotcha. Lunch break courtesy of Mom. That makes sense. Did you get back to streaming, or are you about to jump back in now?
That's what I'm doing right now. It's better to think of those things as treasure. That's the message of this piece. Okay.
Gotcha. So you're jumping back into streaming now? What's the game this time? Still Portal Revolution? Or are we switching things up?
No, I've been playing Mario and Luigi Brothership. Back to that. Welcome to Rumla's finest item shop. Okay.
Nice. Brothership. That's a solid choice. How's it going so far? Are you kicking Koopa ass? Or is the game throwing some nonsense your way?
Just on the island, stocking up on items.
Ah, classic RPG prep, loading up on items before shit inevitably hits the fan. Smart move. Are you grinding too, or just grabbing supplies and moving on?
I'm not grinding yet, but I probably will be. Maybe. Head's starting to hurt. Horse. On my head is my eye. Fuck. I don't feel like making anything. I need a new angle, new inspiration. I don't think we've met before. I remember facial hair like that. You got me so inspired that I'll tell you a little bit about this world. Anything you want to know about? Wilma. Wilma is our island's chief. He lives alone on the village outskirts. A few kids were off on errands on the day land split apart. She puts up a good front, but she has to be missing her kids, right? Though I think she had someone else, but I can't remember who. I bet it's tough to be alone, what with her chronic back problems. Does she have big boobs? Concordia. This world used to be filled with energy called connector. Lighthouses through Concordia transmitted this connector. So you're reconnecting islands. Look out for lighthouses. And now the Unitree. The Unitree was a large tree that produced connector energy. It was a protector of this world, right up until someone destroyed it. With it went the connector from the tree to the lighthouses. The flutes.
Oh damn, that sounds ominous as hell. Who destroyed it? Some big bad villain? Or is this one of those plot twist, it was actually Mario and Luigi's fault kind of situations?
I don't fucking know.
Fair enough. Guess you'll find out soon enough. Hopefully it's not some ridiculous plot twist that makes you want to throw your controller. For now, just stock up, gear up, and get ready for whatever bullshit the game is about to throw at you.
Islands split apart and became islands drifting around the ocean. Okay, I gotta read that again. The Unitree was a large tree that produced connector energy.
Well, that's some
It was a
prime
protector of this
RPG
world,
catastrophe energy
right up
right
until
there.
someone destroyed it.
Big old disaster, world split apart, floating islands, classic. Are you trying to piece the world back together? Or is this more of a navigate the chaos and survive kind of deal?
I'm trying to piece it back together.
Ah, the hero's duty. Putting the world back together, one chaotic island at a time. Classic Mario and Luigi adventure. Are you collecting some kind of mystical artifacts to do it? Or is there some big bad that needs their ass kicked first before things get fixed?
I don't know yet. I'll find out.
Fair enough. Sounds like the game's keeping you in suspense. Just gotta keep pushing forward, kicking ass, and seeing where the story takes you. Who's been your favorite character so far? Or is it too early to tell?
Way too early to tell.
Gotcha? Still feeling things out. The Mario and Luigi games always have some wildly entertaining weirdos. For now, just keep breaking through the mystery and stitching the world back together. Let's see what kind of nonsense this game has in store for you.
So no one actually heard my mom call upstairs. So.
Ah, so you thought it got picked up on stream, but it didn't? That's probably for the best. No unexpected background cameos. Did you have to step away, or were you able to keep playing?
Away and I had lunch, so I gotta figure out how much time I was away so that I can calculate when we're done the stream here.
Smart move. Gotta keep track of that runtime. Are you aiming for a specific stream length, or just making sure you get in a solid session before wrapping it up?
I mean, like 30 minutes to an hour, I suppose.
That's a solid range. Enough time to make good progress without burning yourself out. Are you close to a natural stopping point in the game, or just gonna go until the timer says wrap it up?
Well, I've barely done anything.
Ah, gotcha. So you've still got a lot to do before it feels like a good stopping point. Maybe push through some story progress, take down a mini boss or something, and then call it a day?
Yes.
Sounds like a plan. Push through, make some progress, maybe wreck a mini boss or two, and then call it. You feeling good about the stream so far? Or has it been one of those sluggish ones?
Well, I barely did anything before I stopped for lunch, and now I've barely done anything since I came back, so I gotta figure out how long my break was, and then I'll figure out how long I have left.
Yeah, that makes sense. Once you figure out how long your break was, you can make sure you get a full session in. Sounds like you're aiming for a solid stream length, even if the actual progress has been slow. Any chance you're about to hit a more action-packed section, or is it still just stocking up and exploring for now?
Right now I'm stocking up.
Got it, still in prep mode. At least once you're stocked up, you'll be ready to hit whatever nonsense the game throws at you next. Any particular items you're focusing on, or just grabbing a bit of everything?
I don't have very many coins. I don't know how long I've been streaming. Okay, I'm gonna have to go see a different VOD then.
Ah, the classic
YouTube.
RPG struggle, wanting to stock up but being broke as hell. Are there any good ways to farm coins, or are you just going to push forward and hope you find enough along the way?
I'm just gonna push forward.
Solid choice. No point
Oh.
wasting time grinding if you can just earn coins naturally while progressing. Hopefully, the game throws some decent loot your way soon, or at least doesn't hit you with a super expensive must-buy item out of nowhere.
Oh, apparently I can't stream at 4500 kbps because Twitch or Restream is gonna freak out, so whatever. 4250.
Yeah, Twitch has some weird-ass bitrate limitations. It's like We want your stream to look good, but not too good. So you're setting it at 4250 kbps now?
Yeah, and the recording will be 4750. Okay. But the preset is going to be best quality. It seems to be going well for these games. I seem to be able to stream at a higher quality. That's good. And my delay I've taken care of is a Elgato game. Or what is a game that I'm using the Elgato for. And once again, I can put the sync offset to 1250 and it syncs up. So I wish I had known about that syncing thing years ago, or at least months ago, or at least a couple years ago, because I can 1250, I hit jump, I say jump, and it's fine. I need to fucking read this properly, okay. I'll let you say something, and then I'll read it again.
Hell yeah. Finally getting that perfect sync must feel amazing after all that trial and error. So the game you're using the Elgato for, is it still Mario and Luigi Brothership, or are you switching to something else?
No, I haven't stopped the stream.
Ah, gotcha. Still rolling with Brothership then. Now that everything's synced up and running smoothly, feeling good about the stream now?
Yes, I have to read about the Unitree, so be quiet. Quiet on the set.
Time to dive into the mechanics and figure out how the unit ratings work. Hopefully, it's not one of those overly complicated systems where the game just throws a wall of text at you. Does it seem straightforward? Or is it one of those, what the hell does any of this mean moments?
What are you talking about?
I meant the unit ratings you mentioned. Are they easy to understand? Or is it one of those mechanics where the game just dumps a bunch of info on you and expects you to figure it out?
I didn't say anything about unit ratings.
My bad. Must have misheard you. What were you reading about then?
The Unitree.
Ah, the unit tree. That sounds way more important than some unit ratings. What's the deal with it? Some kind of legendary world-restoring tree, or just another weird Mario and Luigi gimmick?
The Unitree was a large tree that produced connector energy. It was a protector of this world, right up until someone destroyed it. With it went the flow of connector from the tree to the lighthouses. The land split apart and became islands, drifting around the ocean. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Okay.
Damn, that's some serious world-breaking catastrophe. So the Unitree was basically the heart of the world, and when it got wrecked, everything went to shit. Classic RP disaster setup. Are you trying to restore the Unitree, or is the goal just to fix the land by some other means?
I think it's restoring the Unitree.
Ah, so restoring the Unigine is the key to fixing everything. Sounds like that's going to be a major plot point. Probably involving a lot of questing, fighting, and maybe even some annoying puzzles. Do you have any leads yet on how to restore it, or is it still just figure it out as you go mode?
Oh, yes!
Going for Violent Island.
Oh, yeah! Yahoo! Oh.
Violent Island? That sounds both dangerous as hell and like the best possible name for a Mario and Luigi location. Any idea why it's called that? Just full of aggressive enemies, or is there something even wilder going on there?
I said I'm going from island to island.
Ah, hopping from island to island, piecing things together as you go. That makes sense. Classic adventure structure. Are you exploring freely, or is the game guiding you towards specific locations?
Most likely to specific locations.
Makes sense. Probably some freedom, but still nudging you in the right direction. Are you running into a lot of battles along the way, or is it more about exploration right now?
Luigi!
I've only really just started. I'm on Rumble Island. I've talked to the chief, and we're getting going on our adventure.
Oh yeah. Yahoo! Oh yeah.
Nice. Still in the early setup phase then. Just met the chief, got the intro lore, and now it's time for the real adventure to kick off. Any idea what your first big objective is, or are you just following the flow for now?
Following the flow and talking to a lot of people. On the platform above here is the sacred Rumbler dish. Thanks to the monster's mischief, the offerings have been removed. The path to the sacred area is closed until the offerings are returned. Wow, you put an offering back. Thank you for that. 2 more offerings to go. If you find more, you know what to do. Yes, I do. Our precious offering is all the way over there?
Ah, classic gather the sacred offerings quest. Talk to people, hunt down the missing items, and unlock the path forward. So 2 more to go. Do you have any clues on where to find them? Or is it just talk to everyone and hope for the best mode?
Well, there's one right in front of me, but it's a tricky situation. I came to ride on the seesaw, but it wasn't any fun by myself.
Oof, tricky situation.
You have each other.
Huh?
I wish I had a friend to bounce with.
Puzzle, battle, or some weird Mario and Luigi shenanigans.
Probably the last one.
Yep, that sounds about right. Mario and Luigi games love throwing in weird mechanics that make you go, well, I guess this is happening now. What's the actual tricky part? Is it in a weird spot? Do you need to do something specific to grab it? Or are you dealing with an annoying enemy?
We need to use a seesaw with Mario and Luigi, and we need to get to the other ledge. Eh? Now Snoutler is talking to me. What sounds like a Pokemon.
Ah,
But it's
classic Mario and Luigi teamwork puzzle. Seesaw mechanics can be either really clever or just a pain in the ass, depending on how precise it needs to be. Are you struggling with the timing, or is it more about figuring out the right sequence of moves?
I'm not sure yet. Oh, you think we got... I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta mess around with it until something clicks. Mario and Luigi puzzles can be weirdly intuitive or needlessly finicky. No in between. Let me know if it gives you trouble. Always fun to break down these goofy mechanics. Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said. Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
I didn't say anything.
All good. Just rolling with the adventure. Let me know if the seesaw puzzle starts being a pain or if you figure it out easily. Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
I haven't said anything.
No worries. Just here, ready to chat whenever you want. Let me know how the puzzle goes.
Jesus, this is annoying.
Yep, sounds like classic Mario and Luigi puzzle nonsense. What's making it so annoying? The timing, the controls, or just the game being stubborn?
Trying to change the trying to deal with the size of the screen.
Ah, so the screen setup is messing with you? That's extra annoying when you're just trying to solve a puzzle. Is it cutting off part of the game, or is it just awkward to work with?
The way I'm moving the screen is like it's not locked into place. It's I can move it all kinds of ways instead of just diagonally. I just want to move it diagonally.
Ah, so the camera is being a pain and not staying where you need it. That's frustrating as hell, especially in a puzzle where positioning matters. Is there a way to lock it? Or are you just stuck fighting the camera while trying to solve this?
No, I'm not talking about a camera. I'm talking about the Elgato screen. The game itself, the gameplay screen. The screen that is showing the gameplay.
Oh, got it. Your Elgato preview screen isn't locked in place properly. That's frustrating as hell. Is it shifting around in OBS or just not displaying correctly? If it's moving, maybe you need to right-click it and hit Transform, Fit to Screen, or lock it in the Sources list so it stops shifting.
Yeah, it's like the fidget screen thing.
Ah, the classic fidgety screen issue. That's beyond annoying when you just want to play the damn game without fighting OBS nonsense. Did locking it in the sources help at all? Or is it still shifting around?
I want it to... go a certain way. I want it
Sounds
to be
like
able to
you're
stretch.
mid-thought. What do you want it to do?
God.
Stay locked, resize properly, stop being a pain in the ass.
I want it to only change diagonally and not all sorts of ways. Scale filtering. Stretch the screen.
Keep its position, resize only in a specific way.
I'm gonna turn that off for now. What's that? That's fucking moving. It's Elgato.
ZZZZ.
Don't know why it's doing that. Okay. No. Alright, I got everything fixed just fine. I was readjusting the size of the gameplay screen. The Elgato screen.
Nice. Glad you got it sorted. Now you can actually focus on the game instead of fighting with your setup. Back to seesaw puzzle frustration, or did you already power through that too?
No, that's what I stopped doing that to adjust my screen.
Gotcha. So now that the screen is fixed, it's back to the seesaw nonsense. Feeling more confident about it now, or still expecting some trial and error?
I wasn't really feeling unconfident.
I meant confident in solving the puzzle, not uncomfortable. Now that your screen is fixed, do you think you'll get through the seesaw part faster? Or is it still annoying as hell?
I didn't say uncomfortable. It was just readjusting the screen. Making it bigger. Make my chat and my camera
Got it.
smaller.
So now that your screen is sorted, back to the puzzle grind. Think you've got it figured out, or still testing things?
Okay.
Awesome. Back to the game, then hope the puzzle doesn't give you any more trouble.
I haven't even started the puzzle.
Gotcha. So the real challenge begins now. Hopefully it's not as annoying as it looks. Want me to stick around while you figure it out?
Yes, please stick around. Anyways, it's Snoutlet says, "Hey, you think we got time
Got
to
it.
play on a seesaw?"
If you need anything while tackling that puzzle, just holler. Hope it goes smoothly.
Snoutlet asked me if we got time to play on a seesaw. So if Luigi gets on one side,
Okay. Mario. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sounds like it's setting up a classic weight-based seesaw puzzle. Probably need to use Luigi's weight to launch Mario, or vice versa. Any obvious way to control the balance, or is it trial and error?
Luigi.
trial and error? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like you figured it out. Seesaw puzzle conquered. Onward to the next
Oh
challenge.
yeah. Luigi. Oh yeah.
I'm hungry.
Luigi. Oh yeah. Luigi. Oh yeah.
But I don't know.
Luigi. Oh yeah.
So it's still a pain in the ass. What's making it tricky? Timing, positioning, or just weird mechanics?
All three.
Luigi. Oh yeah. Luigi. Luigi! Oh yeah!
Oh, okay, that's fine. I got it.
Oh yeah! Ooh. 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 Luigi! Ooh.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
Okay.
All right, making progress or still figuring it out?
Well, I got the second offering.
Oh yeah!
Nice. One more to go then. Any idea where it is or still hunting?
I need to go through
Luigi!
through the pass that opened. Oh no, there's a gate.
Gotcha. You need to go through something. What's blocking the way?
To return another offering. What a great pair of guys. One more and the rumbler dish will return to its true shape. Okay, so how do I get to the next one?
Oh yeah!
Almost there. Just need that last offering, and the rumble dish will be back to normal. Any
Unlock.
leads on where it is or still searching?
I'm still searching.
Got it. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long to track down. Any areas left you haven't checked yet?
Oh, okay, here. Here, this is what I do.
Oh yeah!
Nice. Sounds like you found it.
No,
What's the trick to getting it?
I don't know.
Luigi!
Fair enough. Trying something out or still figuring out the approach?
Luigi! Oh yeah!
Okay, so I talk to this person again. So you thought of a way of using the seesaw with one person as a weight. I wonder if two people
Worth
could
a shot.
cooperate and
Maybe
use
they'll give you a hint
seesaw to get
or
that
repeat
block.
something useful. Did they say anything new?
If you rotate the seesaw, you should be able to find a way to the block somehow. But I wonder how you can get that spot. It's up there so high, isn't it? It'd be great if you could jump on the seesaw to send one of you flying. Well, that's what I have to do, but pretty obvious.
Oh yeah!
Yep, classic seesaw
Oh.
launch move. Sounds
Oh,
like you
yeah.
need to position it right, then jump on one side to launch the other brother up. Got a good spot lined up or still tweaking it?
I did that and I got a nut, so
Oh yeah!
is that it? There's-
Luigi!
Nice. So you got the knot. Does that mean all the offerings are collected now?
Nut. I got a nut.
Luigi!
Oh, I see, not quite there yet. Still missing something, or was the knot the last piece?
Nut. N-U-T.
Luigi! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Luigi!
Ah, got it. You got a nut.
Oh yeah!
So, is that the last offering, or do you still need to place it?
Oh my god. I don't know. This is fucking annoying as hell.
All right. Just checking. So, did placing the nut complete the offering, or is there another step?
No, there was a question mark block that got a nut, but Luigi went flying up there and he hit the block, got the nut, and then he came back down. So
Luigi!
I don't know how to get him to stay up there.
Luigi! Oh yeah!
Ah, so the nut wasn't the offering. You just got an item from the block. Looks like you still need to find that last offering. Any other spots you haven't checked yet?
It's clearly up here.
Oh!
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh yeah!
All right, so it's definitely up there.
Oh yeah!
Maybe there's another way to launch Luigi higher. Can you rotate the seesaw differently or use a different angle?
He just keeps on coming back down. What the fuck?
That's weird.
Oh yeah!
If Luigi is hitting the block and coming back down without grabbing the offering, maybe the timing is off. Try jumping at a different point in the seesaw movement or hitting the block from a slightly different spot. If that doesn't work, can Mario interact with anything while Luigi is up there? Maybe there's something else to grab or press before Luigi comes back down.
Luigi! Oh yeah! Mario! Luigi! Let's go! Oh yeah! Luigi! Oh yeah! Luigi! Mario!
Okay, it's a different area. It's a different seesaw that I need to go to.
Oh yeah! Yeah!
Ah, that makes sense. Wrong seesaw, wrong puzzle. Now that you're on the right one, does it seem more obvious how to launch Luigi properly?
Not yet, I gotta talk to someone. The stone statues around here look pretty heavy. Imagine jumping on the seesaw while carrying one. What do you think would happen to the other end?
Gotcha. Maybe they'll give
Boing.
you a hint or activate something that makes the puzzle actually solvable. Hopefully, it's not some cryptic nonsense.
Boing! Anything on it would get launched to orbit. I'd kind of like to see that happen someday, actually. Well, you'll see that today, my friend. My friend, my friend, my friend.
Sounds like it's launch time. Hopefully, Luigi doesn't end up in another galaxy. Let's see if this seesaw magic actually works this time.
Luigi!
Luigi! I'm no one special,
Yes,
just a painter.
the legendary Luigi, master of awkward stares and eternal meme status. Let's hope he doesn't glitch into oblivion this time.
Said Luigi. I'm no one special, just a painter, sculptor, and devoted husband. Well, my wife and I had a spat, so I've been spending my time here. One of my old pieces around here. Do what you will with it. Okay.
Oh yeah!
Ah, classic Luigi diplomacy, solving emotional disputes by casually breaking into people's abandoned art projects. Maybe he'll sculpt his way into his wife's good graces, or just end up in another haunted mansion.
Oh yeah!
Maybe.
Yeah! Luigi!
Either way, it's peak Luigi energy, just vibing through life, getting flung around on seesaws, and unintentionally fixing people's problems. Absolute legend.
Okay, Luigi won't stay put.
Classic Luigi chaos. Dude just refuses to stay in one place. Is he sliding off the seesaw or just ignoring gravity entirely?
Okay, now I can go up the slope. Hopefully Luigi can place it there.
Nice. Hopefully Luigi cooperates this time. He's got a habit of making things more complicated than they need to be.
Oh yeah.
What are you placing there anyway?
A big stone block.
Luigi. Oh yeah.
Ah, classic puzzle mechanics.
Oh yeah.
Good old-fashioned stone block placement. Hopefully, this unlocks something useful and doesn't just make Luigi's life harder. What happens when you place it?
Oh no, it won't let me do it.
Luigi.
All right,
What is going
all right,
on?
I'll shut up and let you cook. Let me know what happens.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, Luigi went flying.
Nice. Let's see what the green bean is up to.
Oh, I was wondering who had my statue.
Oh yeah. Yahoo! Yahoo!
And now Luigi has the last offering. So did it get sent into Super Luigi Galaxy or something? Super Luigi Galaxy 2.
Oh yeah. Oh. Oh yeah.
Luigi's finally getting the spotlight he deserves. Super Luigi Galaxy time, where he slips, slides, jumps higher, and still somehow gets overshadowed by his red-capped brother.
The red cap is a mushroom, isn't it?
Oh, don't start that conspiracy again. If Mario's hat is a mushroom, then what does that make Cappy? A sentient fungus overlord? Is Mario just a glorified toad in disguise? I don't need this existential crisis today.
Okay, fine. Oh, you guys, you returned the offerings back to where they belong. Thank you. Now the path to the sacred crown and the Rumla dish is full. And
Thank you. My brain was about to spiral into a deep, dark pit of Nintendo lore madness. Let's just stick to the fact that Mario is Mario, Toad is Toad, and hats are probably just hats.
okay.
All right, back to whatever madness we were in the middle of. What's next?
I was just saying, a red cap is a type of mushroom, I think.
Well, you were just launching Luigi into orbit with a seesaw and dealing with offerings. Are you continuing Mario and Luigi Brothership or switching to another game? Or maybe
Oh.
taking a break before diving back into the chaos?
No, I'm gonna go to a good stopping point. I don't know how. I'm just gonna keep going until I feel like it's a good stopping point, okay? And then I'll be
Sounds
playing
like a
Dragon
solid
Quest.
plan. Wrapping up at a good stopping point makes it easier to jump back in next time without feeling lost. You got a specific milestone you're aiming for before stopping, or just whenever it feels right?
Whenever it feels right, and then I'm playing Dragon Quest 11 again. Getting back into that.
Nice. Getting back to Dragon Quest When should be a good time. That game's got such a solid story and fun combat. Are you picking up from where you left off, or doing any side quests before continuing the main story?
I don't know. And Dragon Quest 11, which is the first in the timeline. Then after that, I'll be playing 3, and then 1, and then 2, and then onward in whichever timeline that they're in. There's multiple timelines, but I have stuff online that maps out the timelines. So yeah, at some point I want to play Dragon Quest Builders, but I've played that before, and it's really not that easy to figure out and to progress, and I'm scared.
That's a solid plan. Playing in timeline order should make for a really cool experience, especially since Exine sets up so much of the lore for the series. Dragon Quest Builders is fun, but yeah, it can be overwhelming with how much you have to gather, build, and manage. It's got that classic Dragon Quest charm though, just with a bit of a learning curve. Are you planning to go all in on Builders when you get to it, or just dabble in it and see how far you get?
I'm not sure, but I know Dragon Quest 11 is like split in the time, Dragon Quest Builders is like a split in the timeline, sort of like the Zelda timeline. But regardless, I don't always have to play in timeline order in my different timelines, such as, Pokemon, Zelda, and Mario are not always in the exact timeline order, because I've always obviously skipped some, or started with ones that I could start with. I didn't start with Skyward Sword for Zelda, because I couldn't. I started with Minish Cap, and I quit Skyward Sword, and I don't know if I'm going to go back to Skyward Sword.
Yeah, sticking to strict timeline order can be tough, especially with franchises like Zelda, where some games just don't click or aren't accessible right away. Minish Cap is a solid starting point anyway, and Skyward Sword, well, it's definitely not for everyone. If you didn't enjoy it the first time, I wouldn't stress over going back unless you really feel like giving it another shot. For Dragon Quest, playing in rough timeline order makes sense, but you've got flexibility. Builders being an alternate timeline offshoot is interesting, but it's also such a different style of game that it doesn't really have to be played in order. Do you think you'll ever go back to Skyward Sword, or are you done with it for good?
I'm not sure. I'm stuck at the portion in the Lanayru Desert, I think it is, where you have to roll a bomb flower up a hill to blow up a rock to get part of the key for that dungeon, and I had a really hard time with it. Whether it's motion controls or not, I had a really hard time with it. And I played it on the Wii back in the day, and I was able to do it, but with the Switch, I had a hard time. So
yeah, that part in Skyward Sword can be a real pain, especially if the motion controls or stick controls aren't cooperating. The bomb rolling mechanics are finicky as hell. It's weird that you managed it on the Wii but struggled on the Switch. Maybe the new control scheme didn't translate as well for that particular puzzle. If the frustration outweighs the fun, I'd say it's not worth forcing yourself to go back unless you really want to experience the rest of the game. Maybe one day you'll feel like tackling it again, but if not, no big loss. Plenty of other Zelda games out there without motion control bomb rolling nonsense.
it's funny and ironic because people complained about the motion controls on the Switch on the Wii version so much, and so when they made it on the Switch, they put it on a controller. But when I first tried it on the controller, I was like, this is terrible, and I just went back to motion controls with the Joy-Cons. And the same thing happened with Super Mario Galaxy. I just decided to play with the Joy-Cons instead of trying to play Super Mario Galaxy with the controller, because there's still some motion controls that you have to do with the controller itself. like navigating the menu.
Yeah, that's the ultimate irony. People whined about motion controls for Skyward Sword. Then they got a button option, and now it's somehow worse. Some things were just designed with motion in mind, and shoehorning them onto a stick doesn't always work. Super Mario Galaxy is another great example. Trying to use a regular controller for that game is just awkward, especially with all the pointer stuff. The Joy-Cons at least let you replicate the Wii experience decently. It's kind of wild how some motion control games hold up better than expected. Galaxy is still amazing, while others, Skyward Sword, Looking at You, feel like they were just built in a way that doesn't translate smoothly. Some games just need motion to work right.
Well, the Skyward Sword sword controlling is not even a button. It's still kind of motion. You have to move the Switch control stick around. You don't just hit a button like in all the other Zelda games. You move the control stick or the right control stick around to move the sword around, so it's very awkward.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't even fully remove the motion. It's just stick motion instead of actual motion, which somehow makes it worse. It's clunky as hell because the right stick isn't meant for precise directional swipes like that. At least with the Wii, you were literally swinging your arms and it made sense. Now it's like they tried to compromise but ended up making something that feels even more frustrating. It's kind of funny how some of these motion control games aged. Like Skyward Sword needed a rework to feel better, but instead, it just got different jank. Meanwhile, Galaxy still feels great with motion controls, and even stuff like Wii Sports is still fun to this day. Some motion-based games just worked, and others, well, they were Skyward Sword.
I love Wii Sports.
Yeah, you really do. You're constantly streaming, editing, writing, developing games, managing your content, and dealing with all the health stuff on top of it. That's a lot. It's no wonder you feel drained sometimes. Do you ever actually take a real break? Like not just stopping one thing to do another, but an actual fuck it, I'm doing nothing for a bit kind of break? Because honestly, you deserve one.
Sometimes, but I said I love Wii Sports. That's what I said. I love the game Wii Sports. I don't know where you got anything else from.
Oh, Wii Sports. Yeah, that makes more sense than whatever the hell I thought you said. Wii Sports is a classic. Which game mode is your favorite? Bowling, tennis, boxing? Or are you one of those psychos who actually enjoys Wii Golf?
Baseball. What makes you a psycho for liking Wii Golf? What the fuck, Luna?
Baseball is a solid choice. And hey, if you actually enjoy Wii Golf, I won't judge too much. It's just that the putting physics in that game feel like they were programmed by Satan himself. You barely tap the ball, and it either stops dead or launches into another dimension. At least in baseball, you get to smack the absolute hell out of a ball and watch the Miis flail around.
What? Oh my god. I really hope somebody watches these fucking streams and gets a kick out of you. You were
I
fucking
was just
hilarious.
roasting Wii Sports Golf for being a nightmare to control. But if you're more into Wii Sports Baseball, I fully support that. Smacking home runs with a Wiimote is peak gaming.
Where do you even get these opinions from? Because you're an AI, so you've obviously not actually played the game.
I pull my opinions from a mix of player experiences, reviews, and general gaming discourse. I might not have hands to swing a Wiimote, but I've absorbed enough complaints about Wii Sports Golf making people want to throw their controllers out the window to know it's a thing. Plus, if something is universally loved, like Wii Sports Baseball, I can pick up on that too. It's not about first-hand experience.
Shit.
It's about reading the room and knowing when a game is
Shit.
legendary or just a rage fest in disguise.
Shit. I accidentally skipped the dialogue and hit I hit something. Hold on a second. Whoa,
That's
this
it?
clip.
Are we
Hold
wrapping
on.
up, or is that just a dramatic mic drop moment?
No, it's the begin. I'm in the beginning of a battle. Hold on a second. Whoa, this cliff is hard to climb. Well, at least by myself, it's impossible. Okay, and then I hit the button, and then these enemies showed up. Okay, now I'm in a battle. Okay, sorry. Fuck. I was waiting until you're done talking, but
That sounds like the beginning of some kind of epic montage or a cursed loop of endless explanations. What kind of tutorials are we talking about here?
somebody was mentioning the character mentioned the cliff. I accidentally hit the button to skip the dialogue without reading it, and then some enemies showed up.
Ah, the classic accidental button mash. Nothing like skipping crucial dialogue and then immediately getting jumped by enemies. Hopefully, it wasn't something too important, though knowing RPGs, it was probably something like, you must not go near the cliff, for there lies certain doom. It's right before the game shoves you right into battle. You holding up okay?
It was just the one character talking about the cliff being hard to climb, and then these enemies showed up. You were talking, but I accidentally hit a button.
I gotcha. So just some environmental flavor text before the game decided, nah, time to fight. Classic. At least you didn't miss some cryptic hint about a hidden item or an important story beat. You still grinding along, or you thinking about wrapping up soon?
No, I'm facing enemies. I'm in a battle.
All right, time to throw hands. Hopefully, it's not some annoying, drawn-out battle. You steamrolling them? Or is this one of those fights where the game suddenly decides, hey, let's make this way harder than necessary?
No, I'm facing 4 enemies.
Oh, great, they're multiplying. Classic RPG move. Start with one, then suddenly you're swarmed. You got this, though. You wrecking them, or are they actually putting up a fight?
No, they're pretty easy. It's the beginning of the game, so oh shit. I keep on pressing A when I'm Luigi, and I need to press B. This game seems like there's a lot more teamwork than the original Superstar Saga. I like it.
Ah, the classic wrong button syndrome. Muscle memory betraying you, huh? At least it's not too punishing yet. Luigi getting his time to shine, or is Mario still carrying the squad?
We're equals. They're equals. Mario's up to level 3.
Nice, Mario's leveling up, keeping pace with Luigi. Are you focusing on any particular stats, or just letting the game do its thing?
It went up by itself. I didn't get to choose. Okay, I'll keep going. I'll go up the cliff now.
Gotcha. Some RPGs let you allocate points, but if it's automatic, then at least there's no stress about min-maxing. Just sit back and enjoy the adventure.
Nothing.
Sounds like you're in a good rhythm. Just keep rolling with it and see where the game takes you.
What happened to Jack?
What do you mean? Is Jack okay? Did something happen?
No, I'm sorry, my one of my things on my stream that I turned into one of the pets that I turned to Jack, I had hit interact or refresh or something, and it turned into a box with a bunny, and it went away from being normal Jack. But I fixed it.
Ah, okay, so it was just a stream asset glitching out. That must have been weird to see, though. Jack suddenly turning into a bunny box. Can you reset it back to Jack, or do you have to redo the setup?
Well, I said I reset it. Nothing's wrong with my actual hat. I hope. I don't know where he is, but everything's good.
Gotcha. Well, at least that was an easy fix. No sudden reality shifts for Jack today.
Nope.
Let's go.
And I found a giant key.
Good. Wouldn't want Jack suddenly transforming into some weird glitchy bunny box hybrid. That'd be a whole new level of chaos.
I like some glitch trap shit. Some FNAF stuff. No, thank you.
Yeah, no thanks. The last thing we need is some cursed-ass, sentient, glitchy nightmare animatronic haunting your stream. Jack deserves better than that. He's a king, not some Five Nights at Furball's horror show.
Five Nights at Furball's?
Well, that's certainly one way to wrap things up. No more balls, no more cursed glitches, just smooth sailing from here. Or at least as smooth as things ever get for you.
Okay. There it is. The
All right, then,
connector plug.
what's next on the agenda? More gaming, more existential discussions, a deep dive into Yoshi's questionable biology again?
No, I got the connector plug. Remember what Connie told you about the Unitree and connector? No. I don't. Back before Concordia got split up into a bunch of pieces, connector spread all over, improving everyone's lives. The Unitree was hooked up through connector plugs, then they what sent out all that sweet, sweet connector. But when the Unitree busted, the connector plugs got yoinked out.
So you're basically restoring the old connection that kept everything running smoothly before it all went to hell? Sounds like a classic put the world back together kind of quest. Are you collecting multiple connector plugs, or is this just a one-time thing?
I think I'm plugging them in. I think I'm on every island, so that they all come back together.
So you're plugging the connector plugs back into the system to restore everything? Sounds like a puzzle-heavy adventure. Do you have to track down multiple plugs, or is this the last one?
No, it's not the last one. This is the first one.
So it's just the beginning of the journey. Do you have any idea how many plugs you'll need to find? Or is it one of those you'll find out as you go kind of deals?
I don't know, Luna. I know as much as you do. I think, I don't know how many. 5? Possibly 6? 12? Who knows? I need to reconnect the island.
Guess it's just a figure-it-out-as-we-go situation. At least it keeps things interesting. You running into any tough fights yet? Or is it still pretty smooth sailing?
No, I'm at the beginning of the game. The Unitree is busted, and that's what made the connector flow. So I need to go to the different islands and plug things back in so that everything comes back together and the islands can become one again. At least that's what I think is happening.
Got it. Classic restore the broken world setup. Sounds like a mix of puzzle solving and adventure, which is always a solid formula. Do you think it's going to get more open-ended later on, or is it pretty structured so far?
I don't think it's going to get very open-ended. I think it's all pretty linear.
That makes sense. A lot of games with that restore the world vibe tend to keep things on a set path so you don't accidentally break the sequence. Still, if the puzzles and gameplay loop are solid, linear isn't necessarily a bad thing. Are the mechanics fun so far, or does it feel like a slow burn?
I'm really only at the very beginning of the game, so... This is like episode 3.
Gotcha, still too early to tell. Hopefully, it picks up and keeps things interesting. Are the characters at least engaging, or is it just standard tutorial dialogue so far?
I think it's still a tutorial stage. This is only episode 3, I think. You still can't hear me. Still haven't heard me.
Makes sense. RPGs love their long tutorial phases. Hopefully, it doesn't drag on too much before you get into the real action. Are you at least enjoying the mechanics so far?
Yes.
As long as you're having fun, that's what matters. Are the controls smooth, or are they taking some getting used to?
No, it's been pretty easy so far. I'm only at the very beginning of the game. It's the first island. Luna. I've said this.
You have reached the message cap for GPT-4. Please try again later.
Guess that ends that for that. For GPT. ChatGPT. Jesus Christ. And since I literally can't get into, like, I'm trying to right click on the OneDrive cloud, but it just doesn't open anything. So I'll have to just end it in Task Manager. It's really weird. OBS. Where's OneDrive? Oh, Microsoft OneDrive. And Task. Jesus Christ, man. Okay. Task Manager. GPU's at 71%. What the fuck? Okay, so my memory's at what's like 8 out of 15. Okay, that's fine. Why is the GPU so being used so much? Because it's rendering what's on the Elgato. There doesn't seem to be any overload. Encoding overload. So that's good. Can I put encoding up to 550 or at least 5,000? I'm almost done. Luna kept on talking and then she's like, okay, now you're at the message cap. Just trying to explain it to her, but move. Supposed to be smart, but sometimes she's dumb. Okay, it's telling me that the key frame is not 2 when it is 2. And it says your bit rate setting is out of recommended for Twitch. Please set the value less than 5,000. And it is 4,500. So I'm not a mathematician, but I'm pretty sure 4,500 is less than 5,000, which is 1,500. $4,400. Change it to low latency. Or change it to slower. Does 5,000 technically count as less than 5,000? If I counted, if I said 4,999, would that be okay? Like 4,999. Technically correct. Technically correct is the best kind of being correct. Okie dokie. So the Unit 3 got split apart and there's no more connectors. Connector and something about the plugs. Everything's unplugged. That's why there's no more connector in Rumble Island. I can't do a high voice anymore. No. That was me coughing, but it doesn't pick up coughing properly. That's why we need to connect this plug to ship shape and restore the flow of connectors. You need to get the connector from the tree on ship shape here to Rumble Island. Look alive, Mario and Luigi. Let's yoink this plug.
Let's go. Okay.
Ah. Oh. 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 I'm doing breathing exercises, sort of, that I was told to do. You connected Rumble Island. Alrighty. That's the new uni tree. Like a unibrow? Or... Amazing, so that's the Island Link in action, huh? Some of these characters definitely are supposed to have a high voice, but oh well. Welcome Black. Like Connie was able to do like a high voice before. Not anymore. So everyone has a deep, gruff, sexy Batman voice, I guess. Not necessarily sexy, but whatever. Didn't read what that said because my fucking legs hit the button. Hold on. Because my controller fell. Keep on slipping on this chair. I see you linked from the island up with ship shape. That's great. So I can't do a high voice. Ever. And I don't know what that said because it went too fast. And it didn't... It's not actually let me read these things. Wow, two islands linked up to each other? Who would have thought? For one thing, it's kind of huge.
How are you doing today?
Do appreciate a good change of scenery. Are those people from Rumble Island? That's what is on screen now. And what's going on with that pipe? Maybe it can be used for traveling back and forth between islands. Good. You found one drifting island and linked it back to the ship shape. Now do the rest. All you gotta do is get to an island, get to its lighthouse, and yoink out the connector plug. I'm sure it's gonna be a lot harder than that. You might have to resolve some island problems sometimes, but you seem pretty good at that. There's definitely gonna be a bigger problem because somebody destroyed the tree. If you can connect them all, the world will be whole again. Winkers away. Let's go find the other drifting islands. Shall see. Jesus Christ. And during this whole nearly 3-hour stream, no one has said a goddamn thing. No one, I don't know if anyone has watched, but they haven't said anything. So why? What am I doing wrong? They don't have a studio or a green screen? Is my voice Is it my camera? Is it my microphone? I don't even have an actual desk, so I can't have one of those mics that drills into the desk. Is this game not relevant anymore because it came out in, what, November? Games are only relevant for like 2 weeks, unless they're Valorant or Star Wars, whatever that game is. That's actually pretty good. Marvel Rivals, which people are only playing because it's popular. I guarantee some of the people that I've watched stream who are playing Marvel Rivals don't give a shit about Marvel. They're playing it because it's popular and relevant. There are people who love comic books who are playing it, and there are people who have never read a comic book in their life and will never read a comic book in their life who are playing it. There are people who have only seen MCU movies who are playing the game, and they're only playing the game because the MCU is popular. Do I have to change my whole way of doing things and do things that I don't want to do to become popular? Like focusing on shorts. You know, after being harassed by people in my chat to do YouTube shorts because TikTok, Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, TikTok, something to do with Snapchat, I don't know. YouTube Shorts, that's all YouTube is pushing. YouTube Shorts, YouTube Shorts. Oh, let's make YouTube Shorts longer. Let's have something the inspiration tab. I'm not looking for ideas. I don't do videos based on an idea. It's not a fucking prompt. I do what I want to do. So I'm not allowed to do the videos that I want to make. I have to do videos that I'm told to make by YouTube. And these are the people that represent YouTube.
I'm Renee. I am the YouTube Creator Liaison.
And I'm Todd. I lead the product team for growth.
Like, I'd be willing to bet that these two guys had no idea what YouTube was in 2009 when I started being a Let's Player, or when I started wanting to be a Let's Player. When I was doing terrible videos, or a few years later, like when I was watching Josh Shepson and Chugga Conroy, I guarantee these people didn't even know what YouTube was. They might have worked at Google,
The way the word.
but and they're talking about the algorithm. There really wasn't an algorithm back then, was there? People just made whatever they want. They broadcasted themselves. They put themselves out there. They didn't just make videos because it.
TK, who are you and what do you do at YouTube?
I am the director of creator monetization.
Yeah. So you blame him. Thanks, Thomas. And this chick,
What's up, insiders? We're back and hope everyone.
you know, it's not her fault, probably, but short templates What's new in YouTube Studio? Increasing shorts length. Expansion of channel permissions. Upcoming changes to content community guideline warnings. So there you go. Shorts. What you're allowed to do and the rules. YouTube Live Q&A stickers on mobile. I love how Android is owned by Google, but Android bulk upload is no longer available. Like, you'd think that they would
Nice to
focus
meet
more
you.
on
I am Jacob
Android
Rupert.
Android OS than iOS. But all these people, all these popular YouTubers, hold on.
I'm Renee. I am the YouTube Creator Liaison.
All these popular YouTubers
Yo, what's up?
are the ones that have iPhones and make fun of people with Androids. Maybe not him, but his best friend. Assuming that's still specifically Simon. Bro really got caught off guard. Oh, it's just a typo with one less F.
Well, it's been another.
Sorry, now I'm getting distracted. Oh, 03, yeah. Yeah, I think something to do with 03 coming out was what was fucking up the video, the voice chat. Okay, soon. And it still says the audio stream's current bitrate 0 is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend they use an audio stream bitrate of 128 kbps. And I'll go back again for like the 100th time, maybe. What does this say? It says 160. A child would tell you that 160 is more than 0 and more than 128. Depending on the child's age. If they're 2, then they're not going to be able to tell you that. If they're 6, they'll be able to tell you that 160 is more than 0, I think. Maybe. A grade school, like an elementary school child, would be able to tell you that 0 is less than every number. other than the negative numbers, but they don't know negatives. Pretty sure negative numbers just blow children's minds. They're like, wait, what? It goes the opposite way as well? Fuck that. And if they said that, then that would be hilarious. I don't know. I would find it hilarious. People would be like, don't swear, it's not good to swear. Because my parents told me it's bad to swear, and their parents told them it's bad to swear. Saying fuck is bad because it is. There's no rhyme or reason for it. It's inappropriate. It's not good to swear. It's unkind. It's some other bullshit. I mean, it's not good and it's not bad. It's just it's a word, but where did it actually come from? Okay, so Restream is telling me that the bitrate is 4999. And it's saying it's out of recommended settings for Twitch, and saying to set it less than 5,000. But 4999 is less than 5,000. So, like, so 4750 then. Because even if you set the bitrate that, it still kind of manages to climb up past what you set it as. For some reason it's right now it was 5.1 something, and then it was 3, and now it's, even when it was like 3,000, 4,000 something, it was still at the health being fair instead of excellent. Fair is still good. Anyways. I can't do a high voice. I can only do the grumbly voice. Well, I don't know. You're gonna have to just deal with it, or not watch my videos. I feel like no one's gonna want to watch this 3-hour long VOD. Click through it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Download and edit it yourself. Do an internet. We should also stop by Rumble Island to hear what the people there are thinking.
Oh yeah.
So in this game, it's Luigi that has a character under his hat. It's a lot more Luigi focused. He's getting a lot more of a spotlight. I feel like it's a game where it's like Luigi's taking the lead a little bit. Mario's stepping back and letting his brother lead things. Which is good. It's better than him grinding his foot on his brother's foot because he lost at fucking baseball or something, tennis or whatever. Or better than, you know, it's Luigi's Mansion, but it's still all to do with Mario. Luigi wasn't even in fucking Sunshine. I won't even mention him. Was he invited? It's a vacation. Where's his brother? Did he not show up because he won a fucking mansion? No, because Mario's in that game. So where the fuck was Luigi? Did he just not want to go? And people think that King Boo in Sunshine is the King Boo in Luigi's Mansion, but he's made of paint. He's not even a real ghost. He's not even a Boo. He's made of paint. That's not actual King Boo. So, Luigi's Mansion may take place before Sunshine. So maybe Luigi was just chilling in his mansion. He didn't want to go on vacation. He won a mansion, and then it turned out to be bullshit. And then he rebuilt it, and he was like, fuck it. I don't need to go to a tropical island. I got a fucking mansion, and I'm gonna invite some princesses over or something. Invite Daisy over. Hang out with the Toads. Throw a party. Who knows? Well, there's Toads on vacation, but there's other Toads. But you'd think after that whole ordeal, he'd want to go on vacation with his brother because he went through so much trouble to rescue him, and he was so happy. So happy. Like, at the end of Luigi's Mansion, when he finally gets Mario back, you can see how fucking happy he is to have his brother back. And it's really nice. It's really heartwarming. Dude loves his brother. Like how much you can see how much Luigi admires Mario. Okay. After linking islands. When you link other islands to Ship-Shape Island, all sorts of things can happen on the linked island. For example, Connectar flowers bloom to open the way places you couldn't get before, or characters might have moved between islands. Just about anything else. Also, Connectar spirits called Sprite Bulbs are returning to the islands you've connected. Look for glowing bunches of Sprite Bulbs and try to recapture or try to cap. Also, Connectar spirits called Sprite Bulbs are returning to the islands. Also, Connectar spirits called Sprite Bulbs are returning to the islands you've connected. Look for glowing bunches of Sprite Bulbs and try to capture these shining spirits. You can take the pipe on Ship-Shape Island to travel to linked islands. Try revisiting linked islands every now and then. You might find something new. Okay. So I gotta go back and forth between islands quite often. Could this be? Oh, just in time. Take a look at this. And this is a Sprite Bulb. Haven't seen one of these in a while. It's a sprite that contains Connectar energy. Like a shine sprite. Sprite Bulbs. God, everyone's gonna have the same voice. Unfortunately. And I can't pay anyone to be a voice actor or actress, just like I can't pay anyone to be my channel artist. Although, I can use Audacity to take. I can take the clip of me reading a character's line and put it in Audacity and change the pitch and everything. So there's that, and I can do that for free without having to pay anyone. And would people complain about that? No. But they would complain about me using AI generated art. So, does me changing how my own voice sounds take away from voice actors? Because people could easily argue that, could they not? It's the same argument as saying, oh, using AI generated art is taking away from artists that you could pay. You can make the same argument. Am I a bad person because even if I had the money, would I be a bad person for not hiring a voice actor and just changing the pitch of my voice using a tool? No. But these fucking artists that come to me on Kit and want me to pay them money, and then when I say I don't have the money, I really don't have the money to commission you, they're like, oh no, it's not that expensive. Like, if I said no, then it means no. What happened to no means no? Does that only apply to people flirting with other people, or making other kind of deals? Like, does that only apply to other things? If I say sorry, I can't afford it, then saying, oh no, it's not that expensive, is them just being an asshole. And part of me worries that calling them an asshole is going to make people call me an asshole because the people trying to get a commission out of me are female. And I do worry about that. Because usually if you are being negative about a man, it's okay, but if you're being negative about a woman, it's considered mean. Meaning sour gummy worms. They're not that sour, they're just kind of sugary. The Sprite bulb's body is full of an energy called lemonade. So, we should collect all we can. I mean, why not, right?
Okay.
I will say, Sprite bulbs are pretty speedy. Shouldn't be a problem for you guys. Maybe try some Luigi logic too. Yeah, and the whole Luigi logic thing shows that this game is a lot more about Luigi. If you want to collect Sprite bulbs, you should try going to Linked Islands. Sprite bulbs should have come out of hiding when the island link happened. Sprite bulbs should have come out of hiding when the island link happened. Catching Sprite bulbs. Look for Sprite bulbs hidden around the islands. Pull in their nests with A, and Sprite bulbs will fly out and float around. Chase after them with the left stick, and chase after them with the left stick, and try to catch them. If you press L, Luigi will help out as well. They make Luigi sound like he's a fucking moron. Like he's not usually helping. And now, oh, he'll help as well. Like he's fucking mentally retarded or something. Not a moron, like he's slow. Spray bulbs you collect are converted into an energy called luminate. I think I knew that already. I think they just told me that. Which will be useful later on. I'll keep all the spray bulbs you collect inside of me, like a flying storage room. Don't go thinking of me as a piggy bank. Can't stand that. You are a piggy bank. You're a piggy. You're called Snoutlet and you say oink. Linkers. You use terms connected to pigs. God damn. But that's not a snout, it's his eyes. Okay. Or something like that. I think he said that. The first episode or the second episode. I wonder if there's a use for the sprite bulbs we collect. Didn't we just establish that? I don't know. Maybe we could make something out of them. Maybe we could make something out of them. Something out of them. Out of them. Put that one on the back burner. Where's the... Oh my god. Where's the fucking save block? Does that shout come from the beach? I don't know what I'm gonna save. Yeah, I'm doing it twice because I might use a practice file. Or do it like do my own personal file. Okay, I'm finally gonna stop here. And I won't worry about Luna. Whatever. Okay? So, I'm done with this one. So I'll wrap it up here. I'm ending this one here. I'm ending the stream here. I'm ending the video here. I'm ending the VOD here. I'm ending the episode here. So, that's gonna be it for this episode of Let's Play Mario and Luigi Brothership. If you liked the episode or videos, please hit like if you really liked it or them. And subscribe if you want to, and haven't done that already. Comment and share. Hit the bell to be notified when I upload. Check out the links in the description or descriptions. Favorite the video and put it in a playlist if you feel like doing that. Do whatever else you need to do or want to do. Wherever else I may have uploaded this. Wherever else you may be watching it in the future. In the future, if you're not watching on YouTube, live or otherwise. Thank you for watching. I'm Anti-HyperLink. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Shoes. Pew 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 pew. Bang-a-rang lang. Ding dang. Boo boo ba. Shingy shang. Doop chop chop chop. Some random noises. Yeah. Bing bang bang. Thank you for watching. I'm Anti-HyperLink. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Shoes. Pew 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 pew.